Across the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 19. Play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Gabriel here from the gun. Take it off with it again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21. Fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the gun, Gabriel. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Gabriel the sneak. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
It's a gain of a yard.
All set now, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 1 yard.
So Reed will give it to Simpson. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Made at the 16-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Gabriel is setting up to throw. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Going on 3rd down, Gabriel. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And we've got to stop it here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the pistol, it's Young. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Incomplete. Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Gabriel going to throw again on 2nd. On the screen, this is Sampson. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Browns.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Browns.
A handoff here to Sampson. He dodged the tackle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
At the 45-yard line.
Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns.
Gabriel's going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they bring him down around the 34. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Cleveland.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Yards on the play. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fielded at the 7. works so far, and he's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. The Carolina offense headed out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10, it's Hubbard. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Going play action. Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
The Browns offense and Dylan Sampson out to begin another drive. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Trying the left side with Sampson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Gabriel to the air now. Finds a man right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. But instead, it's incomplete. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, here's Young. The left side, Sanders has it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Young working from the gun. Pass caught along the sideline by McMillan. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Gain of 8. And the Panthers 1st down.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young up 1st and 10. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
Out of the gun, Young. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Shotgun snap now to Young. He will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
A gain of 34 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Hubbard kicks this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5.
A 40-yard loss on the play.
He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talked about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers lead by 14. Slide gets the extra point to go. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Browns getting their offense out there. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So this upcoming series.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Gabriel. This is a heater going deep. Big game downfield. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. This play goes for 36. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Pistol snap, Gabriel. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down.
From the gun, Gabriel. Complete out to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Ready.
Gabriel here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Even 5 on the play. And that's a Browns first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he's not going to get the first. He hit it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Come on. Hey.
Here comes Sampson. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, you're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Set. Yellow. 43. Ready?
Sampson has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns trim the lead down to 9. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out. It'll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Bates takes it on the extra point. And the Browns get it back to within 1 score.
Browns 19.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down. Young. Short pass brought in. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun again to Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd and 10, Young. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Carolina in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Browns offense and Dylan Sampson now to begin. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. Finds him on the slant. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All the left side. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cleveland.
Looking to throw this one. Gabriel connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
Gabriel's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
Here we go.
Gabriel to the air now. Finds a man right side. And he gets this forward to the 19. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Cut.
Gabriel now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their... But they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
From the pistol, it's Young. He tucks it and takes off. And he drives it up to the 24. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Looking to throw, Young. And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the gun, Young. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap now to Young. Back to Leggett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Young again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air yet again. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. He's back to throw. The ball is out. Young lost it. And the Browns pick it up. And they take a little momentum for themselves here, Brock, as they get the turnover on the final play of our half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Had a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start the... They chase this lead. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first. Tag.
19, shot, Panther 60, Panther 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Brought in right side. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. From the gun, Gabriel. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little...
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. The rookie from... Texas comes up with it. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
10 more yards. That's another Panthers.
Again, it's Brooks. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before... The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Shot, 17.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers take over after returning it inside the red zone. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been... Start Panthers' second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Panthers, first down.
Here's Brooks. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Brooks again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Dropping back to throw. The Browns get there and take him down. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This 32 yards out is on the right hash. Slide's kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense showing trips out wide as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 1 play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
What's up, Greg? I'm kind of mad right now.
Gabriel. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40.
What's the word?
Nice spot here for the offense.
Went for a little one out, chilled and shit, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna wait. Fuck!
And they pick him up.
This nigga is garbage.
Miko Robertson takes it away.
Boy, piss at the trip with this weak ass nigga.
Those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to
What you
sit
want?
him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive
Okay. How is that shit?
where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over you. Seeing
Oh my lord. Oh.
anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling. It's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders
How to
out there
pay
on
my
this defense.
SFMTA tickets online.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on this one.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for our Panthers. First down.
Hands off here for Brooks. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing.
You ain't never doing what?
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Can't do that.
That's another Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Well,
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
can't do what no more.
We're down in 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going.
That's crazy.
He's going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. Brooks bouncing out of him from the pistol. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. With each each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive.
I kind of feel this motherfucker ticket, man.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got a man, and Horn has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the give, it's Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Dante Kent with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back down now comes the Browns offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd.
You said what now?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Got for big yards on the right side.
His first touchdown. Yeah.
Touchdown, Cleveland! Shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Browns make it an 11-point ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. You're seeing that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well,
One of y'all got to beat. One of y'all got to win. I need one of y'all to win. Oh, you won. Oh, you won. Oh, you won. Oh, he overthrew it. Oh, my good God. Jesus Christ, help me.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here.
He caught it. That 6'5" nigga caught it.
And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Why you in the fucking game, bro? The fuck are you? What you on?
Like to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Looking to throw this one. Gabriel. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, set.
Nothing at all.
45, right. Cut.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Closer to the field more.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delayed game.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Set, ready?
Throwing it again here.
Oh, God, another pick.
Hit him yet again. Amika Robertson takes it
We
away.
need a Dean Gabriel, bro.
The Panthers get it back as he intercepts him.
What are you doing tonight?
This game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a
Gotta stick my
touchdown
dick
that
deep up in
time,
this bitch.
but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to work they go after the interception. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk.
Oh, over 2 nigga.
But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Gabriel now. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within one score in the fourth.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Yeah, I'm looking like thanks for mama, but yeah, I gotta show y'all the thought that counts. Because I'm coming.
Can we come back? Can we come back? Can we come back?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Uh-oh, got him again.
He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now trail by just a point in the fourth. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
He got 12 catches for 334. God damn.
Move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Gabriel going to throw again on 2nd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long. It's Gabriel. And he puts Ware under this one. Right side. He's got it. Oh, what body control is... Back to throw. He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. And he takes it down to the 33. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. There he is to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it.
Oh, I threw a red zone pick.
Intercepted. too long, Brock, we'd be headed for overtime. But as we all know here in the
What's
preseason,
overtime?
we're going to...
Oh, what the fuck just happened? I didn't get to play the game. Wow, just automatically just, I guess, ended the game. Broken collarbone. Oh, no. Ooh, that hurt. 5 to 9 weeks.
When I speak, it's like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly, I can walk in any spot, every soaking from a time when we're stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade, sneaks, and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real profit. Creek with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I wrote the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape decided leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes.
Bro, they have so many new glitches out right now, bro. Yeah, for the 2K, bro. Bro, they got one, bro. You can't. It's like you're not hooked up to nothing, bro. You can't really tell, and that's fucking crazy, bro. They showed it on YouTube. I think we was playing, and niggas, it was just weird. I'm like, how these dudes keep doing that, bro? It was just something that didn't add up, bro. Not missing nothing, bro. It's just crazy, bro. Like, the shit they was doing. I'm finding on YouTube and tell you part of it. Hold on, we go off this game. I'm gonna go on 2K next too.